this is me again. I'm back with another tutorial on how to color some hair using the ombre method. I'll be doing a 3-color tone ombre on some hair that I purchased. This hair that I'm going to be using, I've actually been ranting about a company I've been purchasing from lately. They're called Eayon hair. You can find them on Amazon, you can find them here on YouTube, you can find them on Facebook, Pinterest, blog, LinkedIn. You can find them on any of those sites. So go check out their hair, you guys. AAA plus quality hair. You won't be disappointed. But back to the hair. This brand hair that I got this time was the Brazilian Kinky Curly. And it actually came packaged in packages like this. I have 2 18-inch bundles and 1 14-inch bundle in this hair. This is the 18-inch here. There's the other 18-inch. And here is the 14-inch bundle. So, let me go ahead and show you guys this hair. If you have not watched my initial review of this hair, then this is actually how the hair looks out of the pack. The actual curl it's going to have, you know, after it has been worn, once you pull those curls out, it will look like this. Very pretty. I cannot wait to install. But anyway, you guys, the products you'll be needing to achieve this style, of course, I'm going to be making a U-part wig once I actually finish coloring this hair. So you will need you a spandex dome cap. You can find these from your local beauty supply store. You need your mixing bowl and your brushes of your preference. You need your measuring cup for your developer. Of course, your developer, and I'm going to be using a 20 developer by Salon Care and the basic white lightener, both purchased from Sally's. I have some aluminum foil, and here on my counter I already have a tablecloth that I purchased from the dollar store and laid it out over the surface I'll be working on. And I'm actually going to roll this foil on top of that for extra protection for the surface that I'm working on, so I won't get any coloring stains or anything on it. You need your gloves and your scissors. Once I do my lightening process of the hair, I'll be coloring my hair 2 tones in red, 2 shades of red. I'm actually going to be using Via hair color. These are Via hair colors. This is the color burgundy, which is the number 84. And then I'll be using the bright red on the tips of the hair, which is a number 62. Both are in the Via brand. So that's the color that I'm going to be using on this hair, you guys. Like I said, you want to go ahead and lay out your foil. I'll actually come back in the next video in a second once I have everything set up and mixed, so I can show you guys how to apply it on the hair. And then I'll show you the actual color that's turned out and everything, and we'll come back to do the final coloring process of the hair. So you guys stay tuned. Okay, YouTubers, I'm back. For starters, I went on ahead and mixed my lightener in a bowl. You want to have it a type of creamy consistency. You don't want it too thick or too stiff where you won't be able to maneuver throughout the hair. If you guys are familiar with lightening hair, if it bothers your nose or anything, or the smell is too strong, of course you will want to make sure you're doing this in a well ventilated area. Okay, you guys, I'm going to lay my hair out here on my surface that I'm going to be working on. Because I'm doing a 3-toned ombre, I want my roots to remain this natural black color that it is. And that's a 1B or a 2, depends on where you get your hair from or what color bundles that you order. But like I said, I want to keep my roots dark. So I'll be actually starting coloring my hair from here on down. Right in that first indentation where your curls are here is where I'll be applying my lightener. You want to apply this lightener as fast as you can, and that is because, but you don't want to get too sloppy or too messy, and that is because this lightener, as soon as you put it on hair, it is going to lighten the hair. That's why I'm using a 20 volume developer, because it's not as does not have as fast of a lift as a 30 or 40 developer. So I don't want to get ahead of myself and use a developer that's going to move too fast, faster than your pace. So what I'm going to do here, like I said, in that first crease where I pointed out, that's where I will start applying my lightener. And I'll apply that from that section on down. Just like this. You want to make sure you have enough on your brush so that you can move from the root to the ends. In my last video, I forgot to mention one other thing that you will be needing while doing this. You will need a timer, either a watch, a timer, your phone, cell phone, clock, or whatever. You will need a timer, so once you actually apply the lightener, you can monitor the amount of time that you leave the actual lightener on the hair. Once you have actually saturated the top of the hair in the lightener that you're going to be using, you're going to want to flip your hair over. This is how it looks. So you're going to flip it to the opposite side. And you want to do the same exact thing. You start at that first indentation where I showed you, and you just bring everything else on down to the end. When doing styles on hair that you are not sure that's going to color, if you're not sure it's going to lighten, you will need to do a test strand for your hair. But like I said, I've been ordering for this company lately, so I have not had any problems with lightening their hair, shedding, tangling, or anything. So that's why I did not show you guys how to do a test strip. But it is the same as this. You would take a small section of the hair before you actually start, apply the lightener, and do it that way. That's how you do a test strip. But like I said, I'm used to doing the hair with this company now, so that's not really something that I had to do this time. But keep that in mind. If you're not sure, go ahead and do your test strand before. Once you have both sides lightened, you want to take it and you want to turn it to its side to make sure you catch the sides with the lightener. You're going to flip it on the other side. When you're finished doing that, you want to go through with your finger, make sure you have on gloves, and you just want to kind of pull through the hair and make sure that you have your hair saturated in the lightener. If you see any spots that has not been saturated, you just pull that apart and apply your lightener, which is what I'm doing. This will prevent you from having any uneven tones of color that you don't want in that section that you are lightening. When you check, you want to go back in with your fingers and you just want to run it through your bundles to make sure you've saturated each strand of hair on that section that you're working on. Make sure that's saturated. So you just take your hand, basically, you grab it and you just pull down. That where you're getting this lightener throughout each bundle of hair. So I am going to actually let this process for about a good 5 or 6 minutes, and I'll actually see how it does. If it's not as light as I want it, then I'll let it process a little longer. But this actually is how you lighten the hair, you guys. If that is your desired way of achieving a 3-tone ombre. And if you just want to color the tips of your hair, of course you would not start all the way up here. You would start wherever you want your color to start for your ends. So I'm going to actually go ahead and do my other 2 bundles, and then I'll come back and show you guys everything after I have rinsed each bundle, and after I'm about to apply the color to show you guys the color I'm going to achieve. So you guys stay tuned for that. Okay, YouTubers, I am back. I'm sorry about this lighting. I'm trying to get it right, and I just can't seem to adjust it right now. But nevertheless, I have finished lightening and conditioning all 3 of my bundles. This is the color that I got it to. That's my 18-inch bundle. This is the other 18-inch bundle. This is my 14-inch bundle. So what I'm going to do now, as I stated, I'm going to do a 3-color ombre. I'm going to leave my roots the dark natural color that it is. That's what I left out here at the top. That's why I did not color that part. And as I stated before, the colors I will be using for this is my Via hair colors. I have the number 84 in a burgundy. 84 in burgundy, and I have a bright red in a number 62. Like I said, both of these are made by Via. I'm not sure if you can see that out here, guys, but I actually post everything that I use in this video underneath. So for the top half, which I am actually going to do exactly half from here to there on each bundle, I'm going to be using my burgundy because I want it to move from dark to light. You can do a reverse ombre. That's where normally you'll see an ombre with dark, then another darker color, then the lighter color at the ends. But a reverse ombre is exactly the opposite. You will have your lightest colors moving into your dark colors. So for example, you had a yellow, a blue, and then a purple. Those would be your reverse ombre colors because they move from darker to lighter, not lighter to darker. What you're gonna do, same thing, you're gonna need your color bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and take this entire bottle of burgundy. I actually bought 2 of each color. And I'm just gonna pour that into my bowl. This is the burgundy, number 84. Going to try and get as much as you can into the bowl. I'm not going to worry about that little bit in there until I actually, hopefully I don't run out of color, but we're going to start. You don't have to mix anything with these colors either. It does not need developer for these colors. They're already made semi-permanent colors. So I'll just be starting at, hopefully you can see, you guys, same exact spot where I started my liner, the same spot I'll be starting my color. And like I said, I will be doing it right here, so hopefully you guys can see that. I'm going to take some color on my brush, start exactly where I started the liner for that bundle. And I'm going to go directly halfway. And of course I'm going to do all 3 bundles the same exact way, but I'm only going to show you this on this one bundle. I'll do the other 2 bundles and then I'll come back and show the end result of the ombre. just want to make sure you get that front half. And you're going to flip it over just like you did with the lightener. And when you're placing it back down, make sure you do not put the top part that you don't want colored. And make sure you don't lay it in the color because it will actually take that color. So I'm actually going halfway on this as well. Same as before, you want to make sure everything in between, you know, has color on it. Like I said, this is the burgundy that I'm using. And instead of me flipping it on the side, I'm just going to hold that side up like this, turn it and hold it up, because I don't want to end up getting color where I don't want it. So I'm going to hold this side up and put it on the sides as well. Now on that part, that is the burgundy color. I'm going to go ahead and open me a bottle of the bright red and pour it into my bowl. Color, but this bright red is actually a few shades lighter than the burgundy. I'm going to take that bright red and I'm going to put this on the ends of here. So I have saturated this side, I'm going to flip it over so I can put that remaining bright red on the other side. Like I said, make sure you land that hair back in the exact position that you had it the first time, because you do not want any color on the parts that you do not want colored. So I've actually completed putting the color on both sides of this bundle. And what I'll go back in and do is the same thing with the lightener. I'll take my fingers and run it through the middle parts and the sides to make sure it has saturated each strand, because I don't want any of the gold tones that I like to the lightener to appear in my final color. Once I have finished that, I'll let this sit for about 30 to 45 minutes so it can penetrate this hair very well. And then I'll rinse and I'll come back and show you guys the end results. But basically, you guys, if you paid attention to the first two parts of this video, you can see how to achieve everything that I've done this far. And you guys stay tuned for the last part, and I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, YouTubers, I am back with the final results of my hair that I colored. This is my 18-inch bundle. Still soft, no shedding, no tangling. This is my other 18-inch bundle. And this my 14-inch bundle. So there you have it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, please rate, subscribe. Again, this is the hair, and I'll see you guys in my next video.